Hi guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about Slapface. So it might look like this is now a Shudder channel, but no, I'm not even sponsored by Shudder. I just happened to luckily get a lot of their releases beforehand, so I prefer to do those videos over like blockbusters or all those movies because I just know it's what my audience wants. But if I'm mistaken, just let me know in the comments which movies you want me to review. But yeah, I just not only I get the chance to watch these Shudder releases before they are released, but also most of them look like really interesting, and this one wasn't exactly what the type of film that I was looking forward to, but it did have a nice setup. So yeah, let's get into it. So Slapface follows a boy that develops a friendship with a dangerous monster after something tragic happens in his life. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and you know when I get into my thoughts. This film doesn't have like a huge cast, but has some names that you might know from some teen TV shows. So this movie stars August Maturo, Mike Manning, Lieb Bearer, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, and Mirabelle Lee. There's not a lot of people in the film. It's mainly the two like main actors who play two brothers. So yeah, let's just get to my thoughts. Unfortunately, this was not a success. Actually, I would say this is one of the worst films that I've seen from Shudder. I bet there's a lot of other films that aren't great, but this film is just a mess. And here I'm gonna focus mainly on the story because I think that's the main problem with this film. Everything else is fine, like the acting, the cinematography, the score, everything else is fine. It's nothing mind-blowing, but it's not bad either. But the story, like the script and the concept, how the movie is put together, there's so many things wrong here. Yeah. First of all, we are thrown into this world without any background, so the story just starts and it actually goes straight into the monster aspect, which might look like a good thing, so they're not wasting your time. But the thing is, they don't develop the characters. You barely know anything about their backstory. And when you see like their bond and their interactions, nothing feels authentic. Everything feels really forced, and the movie just doesn't flow well. Like, it's just a mix of scenes that get to where they want it to end. Yeah, not a lot of things make sense. It's really forced. And on top of that, the characters are really unlikable. And because of that, I couldn't care less what happened to them. Like, yeah, even the two brothers that you should be rooting for them, yeah, I didn't like them. And the interactions between them weren't good. Like, yeah, it was pretty. I guess that's what they went with. It's like those brother relationships that they're just fighting with each other, but it's just mean. They're just really mean to each other that you can't really choose a side, and so you just don't care what happens to either of them. And when the girls appear, everything is really unrealistic. Like the brother gets a girlfriend, like the big brother gets a girlfriend, and it's just, it moves way too fast, not believable, and things just seem to happen in order to get where they wanted to go, like for the movie to end in a certain way, which I didn't get it, I wasn't a fan of, and I was just waiting for the movie to end, to be honest. There's not a lot more that I can say because I just wasn't a fan of anything story-wise. Like the reveal of the monster is pretty underwhelming. There's another thing that I just didn't get it, like they don't give a backstory to the monster. They vaguely show some newspaper and like that montage of the kid in the library, but it doesn't really tell you anything about the monster. And yeah, you barely get to know the characters, you barely get to know the monster, and it's not a long movie, and I was just bored. I just wanted it to be over. It's a really messy story, and there's potential, but they should have worked a lot more on the script before really making the movie. And from what I've seen, this is based on a short film, and I can see this working as a short but not as a feature. So yeah, it's really a bummer. But yeah, let's get to my scores. So overall, I give the movie a 1.5 out of 5. I just wasn't a fan. As soon as it finished, I just thought this is a movie that I'm gonna forget really quickly because it's not really memorable. It's kind of bad, and yeah, I don't recommend it. Cinematography, I give it a 2 out of 5. It's not bad, but as I said, it's not memorable. It's nothing new. It's fine. And originality, I give it a 1 out of 5. I think stories like these with kids and monsters are really overdone. The reason why the kid does certain things, it's not really original either. So yeah, I don't think it's an original story. So yeah guys, unfortunately this wasn't a good one, but if you still want to watch it, it is released on February 3rd. So if you end up watching it, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm really curious to see what people think of this one, because as you can tell, I really wasn't a fan. But yeah, let me know if you liked it. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!